we can, as much as I love this awesome coming up screen, it's time for the fun part. So, it's slightly off. Oh well, you know what? Don't know that I can do much to fix it. Good enough. And we see on game one we have Black to the 9, BTN on the blue side, and CODY Eats Waffles CEW on purple side. Did we start the music at the same time?
What? Oh, mine's actually in the client.
Oh,
Like
really?
yeah.
Oh, show off over here. We see a Moo, the first ban here from BTN. I'm not sure how much they're going to be doing legitimate bans here, but we see Zed from the CEW first side. I don't know. I really wish we could see like CLG TSM bans, but I really doubt it's actually going to happen. We see Aurelia, the second ban here from BTN, and
We won't see Skarner support this game.
not this game.
Maybe next one, but not this game.
There is still time. This is a 2-game series, and we've seen some crazy things can happen. So Xerath, the last ban here.
The obvious ban should be right here is a CODY, but if they let Mocha get a CODY, they're not gonna have a fun time or any chance of getting to playoffs. Just because Mocha sprinkles on a CODY, that is just like, you don't want to play against that ever.
I don't know. We could see some troll Akali. 1 second left. What are they gonna do? Okay.
Oh, there it goes. There you go.
So we see the Lucian first pick hover here, and yep. So it looks like Azure will not get his Vayne yet. There's been, speculation and hope that his Vayne would come out in this series.
But yeah, see, now we have the 6, so I'm pretty sure they want. Oh, the Vayne hover.
No, not the double.
I don't think so.
No, he's just hovering it because, he wants to play it. But the Janna and the Vayne, or the Janna and the Ziggs, definitely. I don't know. You're the Janna expert here. I just know Ziggs is a pain in the ass to siege against.
6 is just like you pick 6 because you want to stall out the game. Usually, if you just have the wave clear, you can't siege against it. And Janna is also perfect for that, 'cause, you'll be able to just disengage a fight. These two, looking right now on purple, it just seems that maybe they might not want to fight too much, or that you want to play a little bit more passive. But I might be speaking way too earlier on that, but
well, and we see the Soraka and the Rammus. Okay, so I have now watched. This is the third game of Black to the 9s I've watched. This is their third Rammus game. So obviously, a bit of a comfort maybe.
I'm pretty sure their jungler has to have something, because they know that their Skarner is gonna get banned, so you gotta have something else to answer to that. And his Rammus has been pretty good, really good. And
oh no, hold on. I gotta cut you off here. We see Tristana, Master Yi. Hello, damage?
This is definitely a late game comp that they're coming up with, and 6 is gonna make sure, or try to make sure, that they get to the late game just with the annoying wave clear that you can't siege against. And they're responding also with the late game with the Mundo. So we're just gonna have to see where this goes.
Yeah, but with late game, Fizz, this has been another pick that BTN's pulled out a couple times to, the Jace. Oh no. We saw earlier in the Lower Division Please game that Jace can be terrifying. And a Syndra here. This is comps that we've seen BTN play before, so I'm not surprised by any really of the picks here. The Soraka is the only thing we haven't seen in the past.
And here we have Mocha on Syndra again, and I think Syndra's his second most played champ in ranked, and like, I've actually had the chance to play with Mocha in a few 5 ranked games, and like his Syndra is also like just as scary as his CODY, so I'm a little bit worried for CODY Eats Waffles.
Yeah, and you have to think they're trying. It's almost like they're going damage for damage here because you're talking about a Syndra and a Jace damage against Tristana Yi towards late game. So
I mean, this is gonna be a bloody match, and like this is why I'm really excited. Like it's gonna be a lot of team fighting. Like both teams have a lot of good team fighting potential, and it's just gonna be so great to watch.
it's really gonna be, I think, interesting because we see there's one true tank really on both teams with the Malphite for CODY Eats Waffles. And then you have the Rammus for Black to the 9, so
See, and for this, like, for like, this is why the Janna pick is really good for it. Like, I mean, Rammus is gonna try and come in, flash taunt, but like Janna would just be there with her Q to just knock him away, or the Monsoon to like completely negate all the engage for Black to the 9, and then you have like after that after you displace their whole team, you can have the Malphite come in and just initiate on them, and then the Yi will just come and follow up and try to clean up. I mean, with the Tristana resets, like, I mean, if they can get a really good team fight, I think that CODY Eats Waffles might be able to secure their spot into the playoffs. And I mean, I'm just so pumped for this game. I'm right now like blowing off studying for my exam on Tuesday just to cast for this game.
yeah, I'm blowing off a couple things, but hold on. They wanted me to open up a bet in chat, and I forgot one, small little comma, so of course the thing now hates me. Betting pool is rigged. You only get one option. Rip me. There we go. That should work. Let's try that, shall we? There we go. Much better. All right. So, if you want to bet, go ahead. It's open. Max is 15. Daniel, I shouldn't let you bet because you're playing in the damn game. Rigged. Oh, wait. We are on spectator delay. He's probably in game. Rip. You can bet on game 2.
I mean, maybe he's betting just to see, so he can rig, like...
He wants to lose?
Yeah. just for the precious Vic. The
Green Vix?
The Green Vix, yeah. I don't know, maybe he's valuing the Green Vix more than his actual performance in the game, so...
I mean, it's possible. It is possible.
I mean, we're talking about Daniel Che here. He's, like, the biggest troll in... in Tesla, so... anything is possible here.
Anything can happen, that is true. Lock it in, guys. I will close the betting when the loading screen ends and Summoner's Rift shows up. So, obviously I will show the loading screen for a little bit at the end to give you a time that how much longer you have left. But for now, just, bet if you have it, if you want to.
So what can you get with Green Vix? Can you,
Well, first off, you should put bet, not best, Oscar.
Oh, my bad.
But Green Vix can be used obviously for this, for betting, chances to interact with the channel, and if I ever hold raffles, which I have one in mind, I'm not giving it away yet, but you can use them to enter any raffles. At the moment, you get 5 Green Vix for every 15 minutes you were in the channel. So even if you just go like AFK, as long as you have the channel open, you will get them when we do payouts. You're having fun there, huh, Oscar?
I really am. But I mean, okay, so for your raffles, I mean, it's like, is there like a championship ribbon skin
I mean, I
in
told you I
there?
have an idea in mind. I'm not letting you know.
Okay, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, looks like everyone here really loves to get skins on their champion except the Master Yi jungler who s-
Who needs? Do you need a skin on Master Yi? I mean, come on now.
I mean, yeah, you really don't, but I mean, still, it would have been nice if everyone had a skin to show off for this exciting last week.
It would have been, but I mean, you're playing Master Yi. You're not seen for long enough to see the skin because he jumps in and you die.
Yeah, that is true. I'll give you that.
I have played Yi enough, but I don't know. The last time we had a lot of people bet on one team, that team got beat pretty damn badly. So because we had a lot of people bet on lower division please in their second game. That didn't turn out very well. It was a 26-minute surrender.
Is it the Green Vic curse or?
I don't know. Well, I can imagine this game's going to end sooner than that because I'm pretty sure Black to the Nine's average game time is under 25 minutes.
Really? I did not know that. That is interesting.
There's a reason we have been jokingly comparing them to Samsung White. All right, guys, as you can see, we are on to the riff, so betting is closed. Your bets are locked in, and I will choose the winner when we have or I will choose what option one when game ends. But I'm honestly expecting this to go past 25 minutes. Because if CODY WAFFLZ wants to win, they need this to go past 25 minutes.
Yeah, especially with the comp that they picked. I mean, they're gonna need that Tristana to get to level 16 to get 4 items, and I mean, if they play it right with the 6, that's completely possible. I mean,
Well, right, and the thing with Black to the Nine is they don't have an insane amount of poke. Yes, you have a Jace, and yes, you have a Syndra, but they don't have an insane amount of siege, which you really need to get through the Ziggs bombs. And okay, we have 10 members right now in the same area of the river.
yeah.
Oh, little Tristana, run, little Tristana. In comes the Janna, though. 5-person knockup with that tornado. Janna's gonna get chunked down, though. In comes Yi, leveling up the Q first and jumping right in. A lot of damage going down. First blood is going to go over, maybe to someone, over to Tristana off screen. And now we see Yi getting Jace down as well. Lucian trying to get one back. He gets Janna back, but they're still chasing him. And he needs to be careful. He misses the bouncing bomb, but Tristana's there. Ziggs should have another bouncing bomb up soon. Can he throw it over the window? He's not quite able. Tristana not going to try anything fancy. And that was a bit of a bloody 2-for-1.
That was an interesting level 1 fight, just because both teams, they were actually switching sides, like opposite sides of like their base, and then like just the fact that it wasn't that more kills didn't happen that game, or at least in that moment, is just amazing.
Well, unfortunately for Black to the Nine, 1 kill went on to Tristana and 1 kill went on to Yi. That's going to help Yi's clearing speed possibly a little bit, and it's going to accelerate Tristana's early game a little bit.
So it's looking good. Looks like at least for CODY 12, it looks just a little bit better that they're secured into playoffs, which is what they need.
I guess the fortunate thing for Black to the Nine is 1 kill did go on Lucian, so he was able to match it. I think First Blood, though, went to Tristana off screen, if I remember correctly. It might have gone to Yi. That fight was a little hectic, but we see Tristana getting taken down near half health already. Yeah, look at the flash cooldowns. Every single one is on cooldown, except for Jace.
Well, maybe that's the reason why
Hey.
he didn't make it out alive.
They all wanted to do flashy plays, right?
I mean, yeah, I'll give you that.
Well, Tristana could be in trouble here. Heal getting burned. Lucian actually taken very low. Let's see if Tristana did have level 2, but I don't think had rocket jump or didn't want to use it for a possible kill secure. We'll see. Yi already going for the patented Yi buff to buff jungle invade. He's going to find himself a Rammus. I don't think this is going to be okay for Rammus. Let's see. This is the fight of the red buffs. Yi should have his Q off cooldown. There it is. Jace is trying to get a kill. Yi's going to... The Yi Q not enough, and Rammus gets one back. A 1-for-1 trade in the jungle.
So now none of them are going to have any buffs.
Nope, no buffs, because buff went to turret. Turret OP, Riot, please nerf.
Yeah, I mean, turrets now, like they deal way too much damage, at least early on.
I'd say it was also a level, 3 Master Yi, so it's not exactly the tankiest guy in the world, but fight in the mid, Ziggs has Syndra kind of locked in that bush, and did quite a bit of damage. If Syndra has to be careful which route she takes back through this lane, because Ziggs can throw one bouncing bomb and almost finish her off. Daniel, get out of freaking chat. You're playing the game.
Oh, is Daniel in the chat?
Down goes Ziggs. Mocha getting his first kill on this Syndra, and let's see what he can try and turn that into. Yi's coming, but not going to be quite enough, as Syndra's just going to kind of walk out of lane and try and stay away. Let's see here. They get the knock up, but Lucian being his patented lane bully, especially against Tristana here. The CS leads are a little interesting. I guess Jace lost a little bit in that roam to attempt to kill Yi, so that's where Malphite's lead comes from, but I guess they're about even except for this bot lane, so decent start. Unfortunately for CODY's WAFFLZ, those kills being evened up was a bit of a misfortune, but here comes Yi. He might be trying to end that, give this lane some credit. Already exhaust going down, so Tristana, it won't be on Tristana. There's one already. Yi looking to find something. Lucian looking to turn around and do what damage he can. Tristana is still there, but at very low health, really can't afford to jump in, and that's just going to be a 1-kill run away from Master Yi. The thing for Yi though is he has had a couple of really good ganks so far. He's 3-1-1. He hasn't really been farming up his jungle much, so if he goes the Feral Flare route, which it looks like he is with that Madrid's, then it's going to take him quite a while to actually get that Feral Flare.
But I mean, considering that he already has three kills and 1 assist, that's already 4 stacks for his Feral Flare. That, I mean, I think he's actually doing pretty well.
Lucian flashing in there, using the dash, and gets the kill. In comes Yi, though, from the back. He's going to try and pick up one here. He gets silenced, but gets one. He gets stunned up, but he has his ult popped, and Soraka's not going to get away. In comes a flying Rammus, but can Yi get at least one here? He's going to try and pick up the second kill. He's trying to heal himself, and he can heal through Rammus's damage. He's continuing to chase Soraka. Let's see if they turn around here. They go for the silence. Rammus flashes in, trying to catch up to Yi, but Yi is fast enough at this point. He's just going to run away. Another kill and run.
Isn't that interesting? A Yi faster than a Rammus.
To be fair, he did use his Powerball to get into lane to attempt to even get that kill, so...
I mean, right now this is actually looking pretty scary for Black 9. A Yi with a four kills at 7 minutes. You don't want to fight against that. I mean, especially in solo queue, that snowballs pretty easily.
Oh, Syndra trying to go all in, gonna get the last ticks of the Ignite and takes down Ziggs with the Ignite. Nice use of Flash and the ult there, getting in range of the Ignite just to get the second kill of the game now for Syndra. And we're talking about Yi getting kills, but you don't want to give a Syndra kills either.
Well, you don't want to give Mocha kills, because Mocha is a god in the mid lane.
And we see here, just kind of at the 7-minute mark. I mean, we have 10 kills at 8 minutes. We said this was going to be bloody. We have 10 kills, completely even and completely even gold. 8 minutes into this game.
I mean, where it's really gonna decide like who's gonna have like the actual lead is just gonna be the fight at Dragon. So,
Well,
I mean, I'm looking forward to like see those 5v5 team fights for objectives, because those are gonna be really interesting and they can snowball in anyone's favor.
well, the thing is, I don't know how much Black to the 9 wants those big team fights. They want prolonged, near objective team fights. If they get anything at the objective, that's definitely in the favor of. Whoa, Malphite teleported into the back of him and he's trying to do something. Tristan's gonna jump in. The Ziggs bomb's coming down too. It's gonna do damage. Not quite get a kill. Malphite's gonna pick up one. Jace is coming around the back though. Tristana gets the second. They turn on to Jace now. The Janna ult goes down. In comes Ziggs. He traveled all the way down from mid lane. He's gonna knock Jace back and it allows Malphite to get his second kill. 3-0 in favor of CODY Eats Waffles, and that should lead to a dragon. As he is just waiting for Syndra and goes in, gets stunned up, and down goes Yi. So they don't have a jungler, but CODY Eats Waffles turns onto Rammus and forces him away, and they didn't go after dragon though because of it.
See, that was just a really mistimed teleport by the Jace, just because like he didn't have any mana, and like by the time he got there, there's just nothing he could have done there. So would have been best for him to do is just, you know, just keep pressuring top lane. Cause I mean, he just, when he got there, he just didn't do anything, but you know, just give another kill.
Yeah, unfortunately, he got there just a little bit too late and he wasn't able to get any poke on because right as he got there, they took down Lucian and turned right on him. But I guess the good thing is for Black to the 9 is they didn't give up a dragon, so they're only down 800 gold instead of, you know, 1.5k at this point. But Jace doing quite a bit of damage to that top turret. Not quite going to be able to take it down before Malphite gets back there. But the vision war around this dragon pit is fierce right now.
And I mean, right now, I mean, it's hard to say, but like in a team fight, Black to the 9 might have the edge just because like the Lucian has a BF sword and a long sword to Tristana's pickaxe.
Well, Yi having to pop the ult because he found himself a Syndra and then ran away, but it's not going to be enough. Mocha picking up his 4th kill on this Syndra. He's almost got the Athene's Unholy Grail finished, and that mana regen is just gonna. He's 20 CS ahead. He's got 4 kills, and yes, CODY Eats Waffles was a little bit ahead in gold and was a little bit ahead in kills. But look at the CS numbers on the side of Black to the 9 here. They're ahead in every major lane.
I mean, when it really comes down to it, like, I mean, when you have really good CS, it doesn't matter if the enemy team has a kill or 2, like, ahead of you, because like it'll just match it, and if you can get a kill, then you just get even more ahead.
Well, and look at this, they get dragon, and that top turret is probably one more wave away from just falling. So all of a sudden BTN goes from being, you know, 900 gold down after that disastrous fight in bottom to their 700 gold ahead and pushing 2 lanes.
I mean, this is a wave I was talking about. Like, you know, it's really hard to, you know, just siege against 6, and also when you have a Yi, he can just like pop his Q and like, you know, instantly clear a wave. So like, it's gonna be really hard to siege, like, unless they decide to do some sort of split push like strategy. It's just gonna be really hard to siege against 6 and a Yi.
Well, Janna almost getting caught out there, able to shield away any of the damage and get away before the silence comes in. And we see, well, Syndra's gonna just 100-0 anybody. The Death Fire Grasp being the first item here, the first full item, and yeah, 100-0 whoever Mocha feels like.
Yeah, that is Death Fire Grasps. Yeah, you just don't want to be caught out alone with Mocha.
And
Like,
Syndra's the first person to 100 CS in this game. Like 4 kills and the most CS in the game. Mocha is doing everything he can at this point, and then some.
here we have the support fights.
Yeah, but wow, Jaina actually burning the ult, and Rem is not even getting in it. He planned that powerball pretty nicely. Teleport coming in, I'm assuming from Yi here. He has the ult pop, he's going right in onto Soraka, but gets blown up. He got the heal, he got heal baited a little bit, and Lucian was able to knock down quick enough that Rammus picked up a kill. Lucian picks up a kill onto Tristana. I think Zig should die. He did die to Mocha, and the last 2 remaining members of CODY Eats Waffles are flashing red.
See, these fights are really hard to like keep track of, just because there was a fight literally in every lane, while like, and it's just so hard to keep track of all of them. Like, there's just so much going on in this game, and it's amazing.
Yeah, there was a 3v3 in bot, there was a 1v1 in the river, and a 1v1 on top, and BTN won all 3 of them, and they're going to get possibly 3 turrets for it. They've already gotten 2, and Lucian's getting free time on this bottom turret. So that gold lead has ballooned now to 3,000 for BTN now. And it doesn't get easier for Mocha, honestly. Or for CODY Eats Waffles because of Mocha.
Yeah, and like right now, like you don't want to lose this much map pressure, because like he needs to farm, he needs to get that Pharaoh Flare, and he needs to just stack it up that way he can like do so much damage that like you know, Black Knight just can't deal with him. But I mean, it's just getting really hard for him, especially losing every tier 1 turret. So he's gonna have to really ward his jungle to not be caught out by Mocha or like the rest Blacks of the Nine.
And what's really funny is Lucian's doing this damage. He has 2,000 gold on him right now. Mocha has 1,500. There is gold, all unspent gold on their 2 main carries for BTN right now, and they're still completely controlling this game. Ziggs is using his ult to wave clear already. We're 15 minutes in, and he's using his ult to defend turrets. In comes Yi, though. They're going to try and catch out Lucian, and he should go down there. Tristana picking up his 3rd kill of the game. It's only 15 minutes in, so I don't want to say too little too late, but you're playing Black to the 9. It might be too little too late.
I mean, the only hope they have is just to efficiently wave it, like do counter siege against, like, you know, because Black Knight just wants to push and end.
Well, and look at what Yi's having to do. Yi is in that bot lane trying to push a tier 2 turret. He's going to get pushed away because Jace can TP. Look at Rammus is already halfway there. He left lane a second ago. So Yi might be in some trouble here. There's 2 members trying to collapse on him a little bit. And meanwhile, the BTN's just keeping him busy in mid lane. Rammus is going to find himself a Yi. Jace is there as well. Yi didn't want this fight. Should just take 1 good shock blast, honestly. He's going to try and get in and get some damage, but yep, down he goes. And Malphite getting caught out as well. Syndra hasn't used the DFG yet. There it goes. It gets popped, but Malphite able to get away. Not able to say this. Well, Janna did too. That's pretty damn good from CODY Eats Waffles there not to lose any members in that.
I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Like, it's really dangerous to be in the jungle right now for CODY Eats Waffles, just 'cause like more than likely you're gonna find a member of Blacks of the Nine who's trying to get a pick on you, and it's just, you need a lot of wards, and they don't have that much ward coverage,
And
like
look
at least deep enough in their jungle.
BTN could probably keep pushing this to an inhibitor, but they want everything. Dragon's up in 20 seconds, and where do they ping? Right to Dragon. Like, they are... At this point, Lucian has his IE, and Tristana really needs 1 more item. Tristana needs a static shiv. And I don't think Tristana is even going to be able to get it.
I mean, you know, like, it's just not looking very good for them, and like, yeah, Black Knight is just trying to starve them out. Like, they're just trying to, like, you know, take everything, make sure that they have no late game, because like that's where CODY Eats Waffles shines. It's in the late game, but
Well,
you gotta
they're
get there.
trying to stop this dragon, but they need to be so fearful of this right now, because if they go in and like right now, oh, Ziggs almost he almost timed that really well, but good Dragon Secure. They're attempting to trade a top turret, but this is Malphite. He's not gonna take a turret. This is almost as painful as watching Rise try and solo a turret.
I mean, unless you have a Sheen, but
what Rise builds a Sheen anymore? They're trying to find Janna. Janna pops Syndra back into the fight, but it's not quick enough. Yee's coming in from the side. He gets Syndra. He's popped the ult. He's trying to get in there. Tristana's trying to get the resets. Ziggs gets down Soraka. Jace takes down Yee, but Tristana picks up a kill onto Jace as well, and that should be some shutdown gold there for the Yordle, and they are able to give Malphite enough time. He tanks down the turret, and just like that, CODY Eats Waffles is a little bit back in this.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely what they needed. I mean, right now they're closing up.
In comes Rammus. Oh, well, apparently he doesn't like being knocked back in his Powerball form because he just went the other way.
Yeah, I mean, like, they were down like 4 to 5k, but now it's like getting a little bit closer to just 3k gold. So like, I mean, they can keep finding those fights, then they can definitely come back and win this.
Well, and that's what they need. They came from every angle. They waited for Yi to get close enough that Janna came in, popped the ult, blew Mocha back into the team, and then Yi was on Mocha before they had time to fully get the damage from the combination, and it allowed them just to start jumping on people. Tristana started getting a couple resets. Yi was able to keep going because he didn't die in the initial engage.
And I mean, if we look at here, like, Yi already has his Flare completed, and he already has a Blade of the Roaring King. So I mean, if he can just keep farming and getting kills, then he might just be able to, like, him and Tristana might be able to carry this game, like, into their playoffs spot.
Well, Tristana really, really needs a static shiv. They need some. You normally don't say a team with Ziggs needs extra wave clear, but they need AoE.
And I mean, you have that on CODY Eats Waffles, but you just need the damage to go along with that AoE. And I mean, yeah, they just need to keep holding out, and like, I mean, they're doing pretty fine right now. And
they are. They haven't lost an inhibitor turret, and that's really when this composition of theirs starts to get in trouble, because this is the hardest thing to siege against the Ziggs. Sure, you can get some of those outer turrets, some of those tier 2 turrets, but trying to take the base against the Ziggs is, you're going to have to win a fight.
Yeah, you're going to just have to go in and just acknowledge that you're going to be taking turret aggro to pretty much siege against Ziggs. 'Cause, I mean, that's the way you have to play it. And it's really annoying, but I mean, you just have to, you know, just say, you know, we're going to do it because we have to do it.
Yeah, and the wave clear battle is strong. Syndra's not even there, and with the Jace just wave clear for days, Malphite can't really go, well, he pushed Syndra away, but he's already down to half health, and he's dead. Mocha's 6-1 and 2. Rammus just flash powerballed in. They got a lot of damage onto Ziggs just now, but they weren't able to kill him. They weren't able to kill Tristana. Tristana's jumping in, and down goes Rammus. Ziggs picks up a kill. In goes Tristana. He's going to flash in. He's trying to get resets. He's taking down Solo. The Janna shield's going to heal him up a little bit. In comes Yi. Yi wasn't even in that fight. There's a couple ultimates. There's Syndra from the side, but, well, Lucian's dead.
And I mean, I think
this isn't over yet. In comes Yi. He's trying to get the kills. He's getting the ultimates he needs, or he's getting the autos he needs. Down goes Syndra. Jace is gonna be able to take him down, but in comes Malphite from the base. He's completely full health, unstoppable force, and that was a delayed ace there for CODY Eats Waffles. And they're only a K gold. They were down gold. They're still down gold after an ace.
Yeah, Black Sunlight is not. I don't think they're respecting the counter siege from the
Oh, the
Six,
BM.
like they're playing a little bit greedy there. And I mean, they fought that without their Syndra. Like I mean, you have to respect the 6-wave like counter siege, and they just got a little bit greedy there.
I don't think Rammus expected them to tower diving.
I mean, when they didn't have the whole team, so I mean, that's just. I mean, they keep making plays like that. Cody Eats Waffles is going to be able to secure their spot into the playoffs.
Well, and the funny thing is now, they're ahead in gold. They're down a turret, ahead in gold, and they have the late game comp. This Tristana should be able to get the Static Shiv now. The Ziggs is going to start being able to build a bunch of AP and start really ramping up, and Yi's just going to keep getting stronger. Yi's got a Yomu's now. Tristana's almost got the Static Shiv. Ziggs won't.
Right there.
Ziggs won't have mana issues for the rest of this game with that Athene's. They still don't have vision control around their jungle, and Lucian just found himself a Janna.
I mean, interesting enough, like.
Oh, but there's a Malphite coming, and there's a Ziggs around. Janna's gonna go down, I think. No, Janna survives, and Ziggs picks up the kill. Yi might be thinking about this against Mocha. Oh, he's getting taken down way too well, though. He's going to go down to the ult. Mocha picks up another one. That's going to be possibly a turret there. Malphite's trying to find himself a Jace, and he might have just done it. Does he have the damage to finish this off before Jace gets the return kill? In comes Soraka, and nope. Down goes Malphite. They're trying to come around onto Syndra and Rammus here. Tristana coming around. Tristana trying to pick up the kill. Syndra doing what she can, not quite able to pick up the kill, and Tristana gets a double kill. That cost them the top tier turret, and they're going to try and keep pushing this, but another double kill onto Tristana. They're going to go for a dragon, and, well, I guess Yi just came up, so they should still be able to defend their inhibitor turret as well. But, wow, Cody Eats Waffles is trying to make a heck of a comeback so far in this game.
I mean, and they're doing a really good job at it too. And it's just that was a really close strength.
Lucian was
right
about
there.
half a second away from that. And now they're starting to push BTN back a little bit. They're starting to clear out the wards. They're starting to be able to get in their jungle. And Tristana's going to be able to buy the... Ziggs has a Rabadons now. Tristana's got the Static Shiv. They're starting to really ramp up. And it's being shown.
I mean, you just look at it. I mean, like, they were down 4 to 5k gold 10 minutes ago, and now, I mean, they're ahead in gold, and it's just like, yeah, it's just looking really good for them. They're now able to get a little bit of control in their jungle, which they were not even allowed to go in, otherwise they'd get picked off. But I mean, it's looking really good for Cody Eats Waffles now.
It's looking really good for him, yes, but at the same time, we're 25 minutes into this game. We're not in late game fully yet. Rammus now has a Thornmail. Syndra's not going to get caught out because Syndra can now pop Zhonya's. So, at this point, are they baiting Baron, or are they actually going to attempt this? They're just baiting for now, but...
I mean, they have full vision control, and like... And right here, like, one good Syndra stun, and... Back to the 9 will win that team fight.
Janna with the cheeky little Baron aggro to do some damage onto Rammus. Actually forces... Oh, no. I thought it was forcing BTN away. It was forcing them onto their jungler. He's just... They're trying to collapse here. They're trying to do a pincer move. It's not really going to work that well, though. Wicked Ziggs is already down below half health. Lucian dashing in with the... culling. The Syndra stun only catching Janna. Malphite's taking all the aggro now. He jumps in with the Unstoppable Force. Down goes Soraka. He's going to fall to Syndra. But the fight's on. Yi isn't there. Down's going to go Rammus. Jace getting the double kill, though. Yi's TPing in to some low health bars. Let's see what he tries here. He's not quite able to get it. Syndra gets Yi. Tristana's going to get a double kill, killing Lucian. He's going to get the triple kill, but goes down to Syndra. And that was a 5 for 4 there, with BTN just barely coming out ahead.
I mean, from the start, I told you this was gonna be a very bloody game, and like, I'm really happy that I, you know, I'm procrastinating my exam just to cast for this.
Well, and we knew this had to be something, because this is the team in Black to the 9 that they're the #1 seed in Group B. They've secured their spot because they're undefeated. They haven't dropped a single game yet this season. And Cody Eats Waffles is trying. They have to fight their heart out right now for a playoff spot. And Syndra didn't kill Janna with one ult. So That's a really good sign all of a sudden for Cody Eats Waffles.
I mean, it's really hard to kill Janna. I mean, I main her, and like, you know, it's just so satisfying to get away with 10 HP and then like nothing that the enemy team can do about it. I mean, Janna's just that kind of champ.
I mean, we'll have to see here. This game is approaching territory that BTN is not used to being in this season. So,
I mean, and it's interesting because I have not seen the Black 9 game where like it's been this close. Because usually they pretty much like stomped all of their opponents, and like, I mean, Cody Eats Waffles is definitely showing up a good fight against them.
what's interesting is he's feeling confident enough to start building. Well, he's starting to build a little bit of defense, but meanwhile, this time Janna does go down. Apparently 2 people is just a little too much.
Yeah.
But Tristana is looking like building the BF sword now, so just more damage coming onto this Tristana. If he gets something like a Banshee's Veil now, it's going to be so hard. Look at this. Yeah, their AD carry's gone.
Yeah, he just like had no respect for Lucian. Cause I mean, he just goes in, Qs, and just deletes you. I mean,
and we're talking about the fact that Syndra has 11 kills. Yi has 8. Tristana has 11. Cody Eats Waffles has the kills in the right spots here. It's can they find the fight now? Because now at 30 minutes, the death timers will be enough that if they can get a clean fight, it can be a Baron. It can be, well, Yi might have found something he couldn't. Well, Tristana's there. Let's see what happens here. Tristana and Yi can probably take down Syndra through anything. Janna there as well. They're collapsing. But it looks like BTN's coming at him too. Ramus is going to get the stun, but he's kind of caught out from his team. Janna flashes in to use the ult. And they've caught Ramus a little bit. They get the heal, but he still should go down here. He goes down to Tristana, and they've collapsed in on this. That's a kill for Ziggs. A double kill over to Tristana. Mocha's going to get down Tristana and pop the Zhonya's, but will fall to Yi. Actually goes down to Malphite, and Lucian's the only one left. That was a 4-for-1 in a 5v4 fight, and they're going to rush towards Baron.
and I mean, Lucian wasn't even there. Like this is what I'm talking about. That Black 9 is playing overly aggressive. They're playing like they're putting out fights they shouldn't be fighting, especially when they're down a member. Like,
oh, Lucian gets a kill on the Ziggs with the calling. He's getting Janna down to half health. They're trying to take this Baron before he can get there. Janna's trying to run interference. Janna's going to go down, though. Yi has to go off of Baron to go for Lucian and gets the kill. Baron hasn't reset yet. It's down very low, but it's only the 2 members left. And BTN's, they have a Ramus coming powering in there. Is he going to try and get a Smite Steal? No. They are able to get it. Can they get away now? Malphite looks like he's going to sacrifice himself. Jace gets the kill. Yi's trying to run. He doesn't quite have the ultimate up yet. And Ramus is going to catch on to him. They might have gotten Baron, but they might not have it on anybody.
and I mean, that was actually a really good response from Black 9. I mean, yes, they give up the gold, but I mean, at least they were able to take off Baron off 2 members. And
Well, there's Baron on nobody now for Cody Eats Waffles. The rest of the team, I think, was dead when Baron went down. I'm not entirely sure on that. Tristana, yep, Tristana was just barely up in time. So Tristana has Baron buff, but no one else on the team does. And look at Tristana can just chunk down people. Ramus is dead, and Tristana has resets now. Let's see where Tristana goes with it. Oh, Syndra evaporating the Tristana, though. This is the fight possibly here for BTN. Double kill for Syndra. They might try and keep going. The Ziggs is dead now if they can push towards the turret.
but I mean, with that little bit of health, 1 Malphite ult, and that's an instant triple kill. So I mean, it's a good move that they're gonna just, you know, play it safe, just get the dragon, and then let's go ahead and win another team fight, if they can win another team fight.
Right, Ziggs now has Void Staff. Those bombs are going to be hurting even more. He's about to finish up his Zhonya's, it looks like. Yi now has the Banshee's Veil. Tristana's looking like going to build a Banshee's Veil as well. You have the Mikhails on Janna, so Syndra's going to have a really hard time picking a target from now on.
But I mean, even then, like, that Syndra is really, really far ahead as well. I mean, 14, 4, and 3 with 250 CS.
I was like, that's the biggest difference between the Tristana. The Tristana is 14, 5, and 10. Like, Yi and Tristana are doing everything they can to get the kills. They're not getting them at the right times.
But also the important thing here is also like, you know, Syndra can only really focus one target to instant kill. So who is she gonna target? Is she gonna kill the Yi, who's just gonna be like trying to get your carry? Or are you gonna kill the Tristana, who's just gonna get resets to just clean up the fight? Or are you gonna get the 6, who's putting out so much AoE damage?
Well, they might find themselves a fight here. They're trying to go in. Syndra gets the stun, but gets knocked back a little bit. Syndra's focus burns the Zanya. Tristana is really low. Syndra's gonna try and get through him. The Soraka ult goes down. Yi picked up a kill somewhere. Ziggs picks up a kill with the bomb. Down's gonna go Soraka as well. That's 3 for 0 so far. Yi's been in the back lines doing damage the whole time, and they're just gonna push down mid right now. They have 40 seconds on the Syndra, 40 seconds on the Soraka, and this is gonna be at least one turret. Yi's pushing top as well. They're just pushing as much as they can right now, and they really have to. That's gonna... Mid turret is down. Yi is on to the top tier 2. They're gonna keep pushing towards inhibitor turrets. They've got 20 seconds on Lucian. Yi gets the tier 2 in top. Jace is taken really far down. Jace goes down to Tristana. Rammus is gonna try and defend this, but Yi's onto an inhibitor turret himself. Rammus is trying to get away, but they're getting damage onto the turret meanwhile. 2 inhibitor turrets if even. Rammus is gonna go down. Ace over to Ziggs. That's 1 inhibitor turret down. That's 2 inhibitor turrets down. And this is gonna be 2 inhibitors possibly. Lucian's gonna try and come in for cleanup, but he's gotta run away. There's so much damage still. He's gonna die. He's dead. Tristana just does go down, as does Janna. Double kill for Syndra, but that's 1 inhibitor turret already down, and Yi is on to Syndra. Down goes Syndra. He's on to Soraka, who's not going to survive for long. That's another ace. That's going to be game for CODY Eats Waffles.
And it does look like they're going to be securing the spot into the playoffs. And, I mean, with this kind of game, like, they definitely earned it. I mean, there was 72 kills.
Yeah, 73.
73.
70. Nope. Wait. 74? 74. Wait, are they going to pull the Fnatic here? No way.
No.
Not with super
no
minions
way.
Not with super minions pouring into 2 lanes. No way. And the minions took another turret just for good measure. I'd imagine Yi has teleport. Did they leave any wards in the base? Oh.
I mean, there's a lot of minions heading into his base, so I mean, there's definitely a lot of spots that he can teleport to.
But by the way, I think the curse is real.
The curse is real. The green big curse. So if you're gonna maybe,
teams are gonna try and shut down my betting operation here.
Yeah, I mean,
the Yi has the triple double. I'd just like to point out. The Yi is 12, 10, and 10.
I mean, this is what an amazing match we have here. I mean,
the only bad thing is even though they defended, there's 2 inhibitors down and they don't have any Nexus turrets. As long as if Tristana gets into the base, Tristana's just gonna nail down that Nexus.
I mean, even then they have to play really careful because like it was the over aggression that got Black09 behind in the first place. So I mean, yes, they have a really massive lead right now, but I mean, they still have to play pretty careful just because the death timers are pretty immense right now, and it can just be enough to give Black09 like
Look
a
at
chance to
Malphite
start us
gives
out.
no shit. He just walked in and went, okay. He has Banshees, Frozen Heart, Randuin's, and he's another freaking Negatron Cloak on top of that. Yeah, they can just siege this because there's double super minions pouring into the base. So sooner or later, it's going to take more than Syndra to defend this.
I mean, Syndra can just, you know, grab the super minions and throw them into the fountain, but I mean, that's...
They're trying to go right after Jason. They get to him. He's on him. He pops the ult, and he's going to keep chasing him. Down's going to go Jace. Down's going to go Lucian as well, it looks like. Syndra's able to pick up the kill on Yi, but the Janna ult pops them all away. They really can just go at the Nexus now. Let's see if they're trying. They're going for the kills while Malphite's just walking around hitting the Nexus. Tristana is still alive, though. In comes
And I mean, Look at
And down goes Syndra, down goes Rammus, down goes the Nexus. 37 minutes and 78 kills. GG to CODY Eats Waffles. So they now have 7 points. They actually... I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to check if that completely guarantees them a spot. But I believe it does based off tiebreakers.